back to a little spruce. So today we're going to do something a little different, not working on the house directly related. We are going to do a little thrifting vlog. So I have been wanting to take you guys thrifting for dollhouse furniture for a little while. I found all kinds of different dollhouse accessories at thrift stores before. Sometimes you just have to think outside of the box and kind of know where to look and what you're looking for. But I really wanted to show you guys me doing that today, so you know you don't have to go buy everything new. It doesn't have to cost a lot. I think I'm gonna give myself a limit of 20 bucks today and see if we can find anything. So come along with me and let's see if there's anything good here today. So this was actually my first time filming anything in public, so I tried to just be speedy and quick through the front of the store, as you just saw, and then where I got to where it was a little less busy, I slowed down so I can show you guys some of the stuff that this place has. They have, it's got to be hundreds of vendors here who all have booths with different things. There's an upstairs and a downstairs, and I've been here a few times now and I still always get turned around and lost somehow. I think, you know, I've hit the end and then there's another aisle or something that I totally forgot to hit. So it takes a long time to get through this place because there's just so many things to see, but that's also a good thing because there's a lot of things that you could potentially be looking for here. I try to look through the doll booths, like this one. There's usually not a lot of furniture or anything like that. Some people just like to collect the dolls. I did see this little apple tea set that I thought was cute, but it was just too big for the scale of the house that I have. So I decided not to go with that, but I thought it was so cute and worth showing. I was hoping I'd find something in here. All these little grab bags. They had bags full of silly bands. If you guys remember the silly bands in middle school when you would trade them with all your friends. But yeah, this is me going back downstairs because I went upstairs first where it was a little quieter, but it was just so many things. This little school desk was cute. I didn't end up getting it because I already have one, and this one needed a little work. It was a little rickety, but I still thought it was pretty cute. It was actually a music box, I think. I showed these because I was thinking you could probably make a tub out of something like this if you use your imagination. Maybe not that exact one, but they have all kinds of dishes and things like that there. You could really use your imagination and make a lot of different things. I considered this bucket. That little guy that threw me off. Pictures at thrift stores because this one was only $25. Alright, we are back in the car. I found, I think, some pretty good stuff. Every time I was about to leave, I found something else. So I stayed there a little longer than I had planned, but that's how pretty much every thrift store shop goes with me. So when I get home, I will film for you what I got, so I'll see you there. Alright, so I'm back home. It's actually about a week later. I wanted to film this video sooner for you guys, but I just haven't had the time yet. So finally we are sitting down and I can show you what I got at the thrift store. So I ended up spending about $30. I was gonna give myself 20, but then I just kept finding such good stuff. And sometimes when you go to the thrift store, you either find absolutely nothing, or in my case, you find like everything all at once in one trip. So I couldn't resist picking up things while I was there, since I don't get a lot of time to go there. I actually just got a new puppy, so I'll insert some video or pictures of her in here, but been trying not to leave her alone too long, especially when I'm home from work. And my fiance actually just took her outside now so I could film this video without her chewing on things and barking, and she tends to like to do that as soon as I hit record on the camera. So we are going to go ahead and get right into this haul, and I can show you what I got. Now, I don't know why, but for some reason I ended up taking the price tags off everything, but I can't remember exactly how much everything was, but I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 items for around $30, so we're talking $3 or $4 average an item, which is probably, you know, about what you would spend on some of the items from Modern Minis in my previous haul. If you haven't seen that, go check that out. That's new miniature stuff from Michaels. But I like to thrift for stuff too, because it's stuff that like no one else has, and you can also make it your own and kind of use more of your imagination for it. So we'll get right into the haul. I'll show you the very first thing that I picked up. Now, I was wandering around the thrift store and I'm thinking, well, maybe I'm not going to find anything today. I don't know. Sometimes you just don't find anything, and sometimes you really have to be looking for something specific in order to find anything, if that makes sense. Like, sometimes if you're just wandering around looking for something that catches your eye, you might not find it within all the stuff. So this is the very first thing that I found that started everything else. So I found these 2 candlestick holders. Now you might be thinking, how is that dollhouse furniture? And I was thinking that these would make excellent lamps in really any of the rooms that we have. And I don't have any floor lamps at all in the whole house. So these are brass candlestick holders, so they will look like real lamps. And I'm thinking we'll just put them down as you would like a normal candlestick holder. This one's a little taller than the other one, so that's good. We have some variety. Then we'll DIY some type of lampshade to go around the top, and I think it'll look just like a lamp. So I'm really excited about these. I like finding things that are metals, so we can add some more textures into the dollhouse and stuff that looks realistic. So I'm really excited to be incorporating these into the dollhouse, and we'll have to do a DIY figuring out what we're going to do for lampshades, because I haven't figured that out yet. So I'm excited to use those later. What's next? Okay, so then I found this little blanket rack holder, and it has this little like fake quilt blanket on it that was painted to look like a quilt, but I think I'm going to remove it and then use like a real fabric so it looks like there's real quilts and blankets hanging on here. And as for the wood, I'm kind of undecided whether I might stain the wood or paint it, and we'll see how it looks in whatever room I decide to put it in and what we want to do with it. I'm thinking probably the living room, but it could really go anywhere in the house. So that's also something I like about these items, is sometimes I don't like to get too specific. I like things that could go in any room in the house, and then you can move it around and change it and adjust it as it works or it doesn't work. Alright. Even as I say that, I found something that is room specific, but I couldn't really turn it down. I found this little rag doll, and she's made out of You see that, like, little beads there on her legs. She's just made out of string and beads. And I thought that it was super cute and that it would look good in the little girls' room that I have downstairs. So I'm excited to put her in there and see how she looks in there. And I think it'll just add, you know, another interesting element. I can't tell if my camera's focusing or not, but add another interesting little cute detail to the house. Alright, so next I got kind of going with a certain theme here, and so the first one I found, okay, it was this one. So we've got some Crocs, and it has like a little blue tree design on there. Now I love this kind of stuff because I think it's very versatile, and you could put a plant in here. If it was a bathroom, you could put towels in here. You could put, for some reason I randomly thought like of umbrellas in here. You could really do anything with this. And it adds a stone element to the house, which I don't really have much stone elements or crock type elements in the house already. So I was pretty excited about that. And I think that the colors in the blue matches the vibe and the theme of the house so far. Kind of got like a cottage farmhouse vibe going on, I would say. So I think that will fit perfectly. Now after I found that, I found these. So again, two more little crock base type things. This one's a jug, and I don't really know what I'm gonna do with it yet, but I picture maybe like dried flowers or another plant, or even just somewhere as just decoration. I think it would really work in a lot of places in the house. And then this one, I was actually only going to get this one because I could see it as like a plant pot. But then because the other one was matching and it was just so cute, I decided to get both of them because I can help myself. So we've got both of those as a set that are going to go somewhere in the house. And again, the same theme, I found this little guy. Now, some of you might have seen these, like full-size ones, and they're huge. They're huge and they're heavy and they are expensive. And I think it translated into the miniatures because this was the most expensive thing out of everything else. I mean, I think it was only like $5 or something like that. Maybe it was $8. I can't remember. It was either 5 or 8. For some reason, those two numbers stick in my head. But, I just like it's a deep brown on the top and then a tan or like a creamy white on the bottom. And just thought that it would really fit the house and be another good decor element. Again, still not really sure where it's going to go, but I know it's going to go in there somewhere. And then the last thing that we got in the haul, this was the last thing I found, and I got very excited about this. And I saw it from a couple booths away, and I'm looking and I'm like, is that what I think it is? And I get a little closer and I'm like, I think it is. And then I saw that it was. So it's this little clock. And it has a cow in it, which I thought was cute and also very fitting for the vibe of the house. This kind of like country farmhouse cottage vibe. It is brass also. And I just thought this would be so cute, like on a mantle. I feel like I keep saying the word cute, but it would be such a good decoration on a mantle or on the top of a shelf or somewhere. And we actually found out that it does work. So we stuck a battery in it. It's just a battery, oh dear, a battery in the back of here. And I mean, it would be very hard to see on camera, but it does work. So that just made it even cooler to me. So I'm very stoked to have found this and to see how it's going to look in the house.
And I just want to thank you guys all again for watching this video. If you watched any of my other videos, another huge thank you. I'm just, making videos as a hobby. I love working on this dollhouse and finding cool things for it and changing it up and improving it. And I just thought that, if one other person enjoys it, I would just like to share it also. So to anyone that's watched any of my videos, I appreciate it so much, and I hope that you keep sticking around. Give me your suggestions in the comments. If you're not subscribed, please feel free to subscribe. It'll really help my channel out a lot and will help me to keep making videos for you guys. I will answer probably any comments that anybody leaves. I get so excited when anyone leaves a comment. So once again, for probably the millionth time, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!